On the first day of school, the new teacher found herself immediately challenged by her students. She put up a slide and was just about to introduce it, when a student below already blurted out the answer. The teacher switched to another slide, and barely got a few words out before being interrupted again, feeling a bit embarrassed. She fumbled to switch to yet another slide.
Mycerinus and his queen, 2470 BC. It's a funerary statue of the pharaoh and his queen, intended to preserve the pharaoh's ka.
The teacher asked in confusion if anyone had already taken an art history course before.
No.
Relieved, she prepared to continue her lecture, but the students kept jumping in one after another, leaving absolutely no room for the teacher to get a word in. The students wore looks of pure disdain, and these arrogant young women even figured that if the teacher had nothing to teach them, they might as well go home and study on their own. This was Wellesley College, the most prestigious women's school in America, a place that had produced countless accomplished women over the years, and teaching here was a dream for any educator. Catherine had made it through round after round of selection, standing out among numerous competitors, walking into this top institution with sky-high expectations, hoping to build something meaningful here, only to get completely humbled by her students on day one. To better understand her students, Catherine began carefully studying their files. They came from prominent families, and had memorized their art history textbooks inside and out. But while the students had a solid grasp of the material, they showed no real thirst for knowledge, just mechanically reciting facts, with absolutely no ability to think for themselves. The next day in class, Catherine caught them off guard by choosing a painting that wasn't in the textbook. Now it was the students' turn to panic, frantically flipping through their books looking for answers, and not a single one tried to share their own thoughts. That's when Catherine told them that judging whether a piece of art is good or bad isn't about memorizing facts straight from a textbook, but about developing your own sense of aesthetics, looking beyond the surface to discover its cultural context and the story behind it. Under her guidance, the students stopped flipping through their books and started actively thinking about composition and color, attempting to voice their own perspectives. Watching the students engage with genuine enthusiasm, Catherine finally allowed herself a satisfied smile. However, as her teaching progressed, Catherine gradually realized this school was nothing like what she had imagined. The school nurse had given out contraceptives to the girls, simply to protect them. Word of this reached a student named Betty, who used her status as a board member's daughter to write an article attacking the nurse, publishing it in the school paper, accusing the nurse of scandalous behavior. That damaged the school's reputation, and the administration actually fired the nurse to make this all go away. Catherine simply could not wrap her head around any of this, and what surprised her even more was that the students were obsessed with a hoop rolling competition. Rumor had it that the winner would be the first to get married. In this class, teachers taught the girls how to serve their future husbands and become proper wives. That's when it finally hit Catherine. This place was clearly just training obedient housewives. These girls studied so hard just to polish their resumes and land a good husband. Catherine made up her mind to break the mold and make a change.